Welcome to the Enlightenment Hour. It's your host Mandy coming to you live from the non-card side of life. You know, a place where you can eat carbs without judgment and there's no secret handshake to get into heaven. Now you might be wondering what's on today's special. Well, let me tell you. This episode is all about my exclusive escape from the devil's VIP list.
Huh?
Yep, you heard me right. I was handpicked by Lucifer himself.
Let's rewind to the first cult I ended up in. You know how some people stumble into weird situations like accidentally walking into the wrong movie theater? Well, I accidentally walked into a cult. Didn't realize it at first though. Thought I was joining a group that had special access to divine secrets. Spoilers alert. It was more like getting stuck in a VIP lounge with no exits and zero cocktail. But no, really. How do you know you are in a cult? I didn't figure it out until I started having these crazy vivid dreams. I was in the middle of a regular Tuesday nap and boom! I dreamt the cult wanted me to be their head of the children's division for some New World Order thing.
New World Order, folks. Why not just throw in some free Wi-Fi and call it a day?
That's when I knew something was off. Like, listen, if your spiritual awakening starts to feel more like a corporate takeover, go run. And run I did, but the thing is, they didn't stop haunting me. Oh no, they followed me in my dreams like unpaid extras in a nightmare.
Then there was this one dream that freaked me out. I woke up in a room surrounded by, wait for it, clones of me. And no, they were not like your cute Instagram filter version of me. These clones were creepy as hell. And here's the kicker. My skull was and my brain was just there. Like I was wearing a really good Halloween costume.
Listen, people say they're open-minded, but I don't think this is what they meant.
So I figured I had to escape because I wasn't about to join the evil twin squad. Somehow I managed to find this dude in a hardware store who, bless his heart, stitched my skull back on. And no, he was not a surgeon, but hey, desperate times, right? As if that wasn't enough, some creepy lady shows up and say, your prayer has expired. Excuse me, is there a customer service line for renewing expired prayers? Can I get an extension? The audacity. So, after waking up from that dream, if you can even call it that, I was paranoid. I couldn't go to the grocery store without thinking some cult member was following me down the bread aisle. I mean, if you are going to stalk me, at least help me pick out the fresh avocados, because I'll get the rotten ones. But with all seriousness, that's when I knew I needed to make a change. And believe it or not, this paranoia is exactly what led me straight into another cult. Yep, cult number 2. You'd think I would have learned my lesson, but nah. I thought I was joining a better community. Jokes on me. Things were fine at first until the dreams came back. This time with an upgrade. I started levitating, like out-of-body experiences, floating like Casper. At first, it was cool, but then I started showing up in weird places like the underworld. Yeah, that's when it stopped being fun. I didn't ask for a round-trip ticket to Hades, but apparently it comes with a card membership.
And let me tell you, the creatures there, not my vibe. I mean, sure, they had names I recognized, but these were not your friendly neighborhood spirits. It's like getting invited to a party and realizing you're in the wrong room with the wrong crowd. Something you wouldn't expect if the invite didn't come from Diddy. Eventually, I realized the cycle had to stop, so I left. I left both cults. It wasn't easy, it wasn't fun, and spoilers alert, no one gave me a parting gift. But breaking free was the best decision I ever made. Now I'm here telling you all about it, one laugh at a time. And listen, people think dating is hard these days. Try explaining to a guy that you just got rejected by the devil. Talk about awkward first date conversation. Like, hey, I was in a cult twice. Wanna get coffee?
So that's how I escaped the devil's VIP list. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't easy, but here I am alive, well, and using these experiences to make you laugh instead of cry. Because that's the thing about life, right? Even when the nightmares try to take over, we can still find a way to laugh through the chaos. And for anyone out there on the devil's list, don't worry, I'll save you a seat out here on the normal side of life. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. And hey, if the devil ever puts you on his VIP list, just say no.